Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than Sui coin itself. So if you enjoyed these Sui updates, you guys know what to do. But now let's get right into it. So if we're looking across the board, as we are going into Saturday morning, as far as the broader market is concerned, still seeing that positive momentum really sticking around, which is of course really nice to see. We actually did see Bitcoin almost closing, above $69,000 as we did close off, Friday. But so far so good. The momentum is still carrying on, which we'll definitely take. As far as the price of Sui is concerned, though, you're looking at Sui's price actually up 0.2% in USD comparative, but we're seeing a little bit of a minor lag in Bitcoin comparative. So the price of Sui is currently sitting at $2.06. Market cap is at about $5.7 billion and the 24-hour trading volume is at about 700 million. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone. Anything on this channel is non-financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So looking at the Bitcoin dominance, you guys can really see Bitcoin dominance is moving up, and it is moving up very, very fast. But obviously we know that the dominance index was able to reach towards a new yearly high, but since then a little bit of a pullback within the dominance, which is really giving altcoins a chance to move up. As you can see, a lot of coins across the board are actually up, against Bitcoin, and that just shows you that dominance pulling down a little bit can have actually a big impact when the market is this bullish. Because if you're noticing over the course of the last few days, as Bitcoin was breaking towards, some of these levels that we haven't seen for months, you did see a lot of lag for a majority of the altcoins because dominance was also going up with this Bitcoin momentum. But today, dominance has gone down a little bit, which is giving a lot of altcoins a breather, which is of course really nice to see. And as far as Bitcoin price is concerned, Bitcoin was able to, go up to that $69,000, something we've been projecting on this channel. Obviously, we never managed to close, at the 69 to 70K range, but still, this is something, mega bullish that a lot of people will, completely ignore, but we cannot be ignoring that. But with that said, I still stand to my original point, which is that the uncertainty still is quite high, believe it or not. I do believe that, leading to the election, into the elections, maybe a week before, it would not come as a surprise to me. I indicated this in my turbo update just a few hours ago. It would not come as a surprise to me if we do see a complete shakeout for Bitcoin, whether Bitcoin hits an all-time high, whether Bitcoin retests its previous all-time high, which was back in March. I'm still expecting a little bit of a shakeout happening. So, be prepared for that. And obviously, at the end of the day, only time is going to tell. But I think, I'm very confident that, we do see a shakeout, a week before or even a few days before the election itself. But anyhow, if you're looking at our good old friend Sui, we know what happened with Sui. Sui's having a little bit of a hard time. And what I mean by that is it's having a hard time breaking out of that $2.16. And let me kind of zoom in for you guys so you guys can really understand what I mean. You can see we actually retested, that resistance, I think 3 to 4 different times. And that exact same resistance is coming as a massive hurdle. And what is that resistance? Why is that resistance so important? Because again, this was an all-time high back in March. This was the previous all-time high until just a few days back, where we saw Sui breaking towards a new all-time high. So that exact same all-time high right now is coming in as a little bit of a big hurdle for the price of Sui. But I don't see Sui having hard times breaking out of that key resistance with a little bit more volume on its end. Because if you're noticing the 24-hour trading volume for Sui as well, that is going down. Usually we, over the course of the last 2 to 3 weeks, specifically, you've been seeing the 24-hour trading volume sitting in around the $1 billion mark. But obviously that number is not at that. So, obviously those are some factors we need to keep in mind. But nonetheless, as far as the momentum, we speak about momentum on a day-to-day basis. The momentum hasn't, shifted at all. I still do believe we do end up seeing a new all-time high for Sui, sooner than a lot of people expect. But with that said, pay very close attention to Bitcoin. Obviously, to the early comers that, Bob SUI and are sitting at some life-changing gains, have some stop losses in place just in case, because again, like I said, even though we are in quarter four, uncertainty is still quite high as far as the broader market sentiment is concerned from retail side. So I would really encourage you guys to have some stop losses in place. Either take some off the table already if you're sitting at too much profit, or have some stop losses in place in case things were to kind of go south. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support. Obviously, if things don't stick around here, we do see another rejection. As I've stated to you guys before, that $1.98 key support is a realistic target that we need to be looking out for. But let's take it one step at a time. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.